Hey, hi everyone. How you doing? How's your day going so far? NSAS. How's that going so far? I mean, I'm grateful for, the way it's been panning out. I believe that a new Nigeria it's time for a new Nigeria, so to speak. Anyway, you're welcome. My name is Bimbo Olasope, aka Auntie Bimbo, aka La Bims. They call me the Mary Poppins of parenting. Simply because I love to make everybody's, life pop in a fun kind of way. All right, so I actually started this yesterday, and I'll be doing it for the next couple of days, where I'll be talking about different things to help you bounce back in life, bounce back better. All right, so of course, in case you don't know, I always like to use a lot of my own personal experiences, because it's very important to know that you are not alone. You are not alone in anything nothing is peculiar to you, so to speak. So yesterday I spoke about how I had to switch careers, start all over from scratch in another field of work, and how I'm succeeding at it. I hope you caught that. If you did not watch it, please check my timeline and you will see the video. So today I'm going to be talking about overcoming the fear of what will people say. What will people say has been a major issue for so many people. The fear of what will people say about this? Hey, if I do it this way, what will people say? A lot of us actually tend to worry more about what people will say than to actually do what we need to do. And that is what I want to encourage us about today. People will always talk. Just know that one. If you do good, they will talk. If you do bad, they will talk. If you don't do anything, they will still talk. So why would you allow yourself get bothered by, the yo-yo-ness of that? What is a yo-yo? A yo-yo is, okay, I deal a lot with children as well, so I like to use things that have to do with children. So a yo-yo is a toy that, you can bounce up, down, sideways, forwards, backwards, and that is just the way people are. Human beings can be very fickle. What do I mean? The same people that will say, why you should have done this, when the next situation happens, they will also have their own opinion and be like, why didn't you do it like this? Why didn't you do it like this? So that is a yo-yo situation, like a roller coaster. It goes up, goes down. People's opinions will always vary according to their perception of, who you are or what you're doing. So you cannot allow yourself be fixated on that. Let me use the NSAS movement going on right now. I remember when when it all started out and all of that, some people that did not participate, I will use Toyin Abraham. She's Abraham now, the actress. The first day of the NSAS movement, she was advertising her movie. One of her movies just launched in the cinema. So she put it up and people started to insult her and say all sorts. In fact, they dragged her life, like social media children. They insulted her. Hey, watch your movie, the NSAS. And the next day, you know what she did? The next day, she went all out, took a lot of, placards and all of that, and went into the streets and started protesting. And people started hailing her. Yes, we're going to watch your movie. We're going to do this. You see, that is just a little example. People will always talk. So because they said she did this, because they said she did, so you have to be able to find a balance to still do what you want to do. Because after she carried the placard, guess what she did the next day? She started to advertise her movie. In fact, she now created slogans with the NSAS to promote her movie. So do you get what I'm saying? So people will always talk. But if you allow the fear of what they say or what they will say stop you from doing what it is you're supposed to do, then you will not be able to achieve anything. You'll just be stuck in one spot. You'll be so worried, you won't know what to do. You'll just be, if I do, people will say, this. It's just like now I'm coming on a live and I'm like, people, what will people say about this live? Will people say that my hair is one kind? Will they say that? They will always stop, because guess what? Some people be like, I don't like her hair. And some people be like, oh my gosh, send me a message after, say, people, did you get this color used for your hair? Or someone might just be like, oh, I like your earrings. Oh, I like your, or somebody will come and say, why did you? But those that need to get the value from what you're doing will get the value anyway. So you have to do you. Now you have to also understand that you are not for everybody. You are not for everybody. Your life is not even for everybody. It's not even meant to be a message to everybody. It is meant to be a message for some particular people. All right? Your life is meant to be a message for some particular people. What you're doing is also for some particular people. It's not for everybody. Do you know how many people are in Lagos? I'm speaking from Lagos. Let me use Lagos, for example. Do you know how many people are in Lagos? Hundreds of millions of people. Okay, 100. I think the last count was how many people? I can't remember right now, but they run into the millions of people in Lagos alone. So how can I be okay for all these people? Do you get what I'm saying? I can't be okay for all these people, but I can be okay for some of these people, all right? For a few of these people. And those people, if I'm okay for them, let me continue to be okay for them. Do you get what I mean? So you need to understand that you are not what you have to be able to rise above the fear of what people will say about you or people's perception of you. Because the truth is, at every point in time, people's perception or opinion about you changes. So there's always room for you to reinvent yourself, regardless of what anybody is going to say. Because when you reinvent yourself to another level, there will be another set of people that will appreciate that level, or they appreciate the you in that space. So stop trying to validate other people's opinions about you or their perceptions about you. Just rather do what you're supposed to do, as long as it is making impact and it is affecting lives positively. Now, another thing I want to quickly run through is drop the fear of being ashamed. If I wanted to say drop the fear of fear. Now, what do I mean? A lot of people are ashamed of, stuff that they've gone through, either physically, spiritually, mentally. They're afraid, they're ashamed of it. And they feel like, oh, people are judging me by that. Allow them judge. But you evolve into something better. If that past or that space you are in is something that even you are ashamed of, change it. There's a saying that you're not a tree, move. Do you understand? So if where you are right now, you're not happy with it, or you're not happy with the way you look, for example, let me use the way you look, for example. Some of us, oh, I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that, and then you're sad, you're down all the time. Hey, I'm too fat. Do something about it. Don't wait for what someone is saying to affect you. Or don't say, hey, Orobo, hey, see her, hey. Don't look at that. Do something about it. Take the little steps. Start to watch your food, start to change the way you eat. Start out little by little. It says little drops of water make a mighty ocean. But if you are looking at, there's a Yoruba proverb that says that, I'm going to translate it, that says that if you're on your way to the market, if you stop to look at everybody on the road, you will never get to the market. And that is the truth. Okay? Hey, hi, Joke. If you stop to look at what, hey, Mr. Lagbaja said this, oh, Mrs. Tamedun said this, Mr. Chike said, you will not get to where you're going. But you yourself, you need to just talk to yourself. Yes, sometimes it might be difficult doing that talk, but you can do it. So you need to just, look within yourself and understand that you can rise above the fear of what people will say. You can rise above people's perception about you, because they will always have a perception. But what is the perception you have about yourself? What is the perception you have about yourself? That is what is most important. Always know that you can do or you can be anything you want to be. It's your mindset first. Your mindset first. Your mindset first. You need to work on that. You need to drop all the ideology of, people will talk anyway. Always know this. If you do anything, if you do good, people will talk. If you do bad, people will talk. If you do nothing, people will still talk. So what are you going to do? Think about it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for attending my little TED Talk. My name remains Bimbo Olasokwe. Bye.